the ring. Choose your fighter. B-Roller.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Showdown Online number 4. I'm your host, Bacon Buster. And who's that guy?
And I am the other person. I go by the name of Kev.
And today we are here to bring you another online tournament courtesy of UK Smash and Nintendo Online.
Oh, of course.
Alright.
Well, if we're looking here, we got a decent crowd of 6 players. A few returning, but Buttery and Yanko for ones. But a few more of the UK veterans, Nikio and Thor this time around.
That's true. I think this is I don't think I've seen them in online tournaments before. Did they play? I wasn't here last week. Did they play then?
I don't think they played in the previous online events, but they did attend offline events last year often. And we know they're a fantastic doubles team. But
this is true.
We
they're
see
absolutely
how they do.
Nasty in doubles.
We'll see how they fare individually.
Alright, well, as we speak, we currently have our stream lobby set up. Currently waiting for some... Oh! There we go, as if on cue, our first contestant.
All right, nice. Nikio's on. We'll see if Thor will be on a bit soon.
Alright, we should probably change some of these names.
That's fair. These two usually very good friends in the lobby, but now for this time in this set, they're foes. But at the same time as well, the thing about Smash, you can still have a good time, even with your opponent.
That is true. Sam, I'm gonna have to ask you to actually turn off the music and singing for this one. It looks like they're both in the lobby. Now, currently, we've got some discussion going on in the Discord. I assume, because while the scoring is going to be handled through Smash GG, everything else is going to be done directly through Discord.
Absolutely. I'll be in charge of manning the bracket and whatnot, and all these players are just going to show what they got. Alright, right now we're in discussion. We're going ahead and getting started, so we're going to try and inform on the rule set. It will be a small battlefield amendment rule set as per usual. And this first round is a best of 3.
And it looks like we're about to begin.
Alright, so we have... you don't see this matchup very often.
I mean, you see Pikachu a lot.
Between Wii Fit and Pikachu. You definitely see Pikachu a lot. But, I mean, in terms of Wii Fits, you got John Numbers, but not many others. But still, it's going to be interesting to see. Nikio does still have a pretty solid Wii Fit. And Thor is, well, he's good with a lot of characters. As we know, just a little bit of chip here from neutral to start off.
Pikachu's just a very scary character to deal with. And while I know Wii Fit has great burst options, but Pikachu seems just so hard to pin down. There's his size, there's the infamous pancaking where his hitboxes go all over the place. And on both the offense and the defense, he's incredibly strong. Thunder Jolt is basically just plays neutral for him if he knows how to use it. Not to say Pikachu's an easy character to play, he requires at least some level of skill. But as we can see here, a lot of Thunder Jolts coming out.
Yeah, Pikachu is that kind of character in which practice with the character will yield visual reward. And once you do, get that knowledge, there's not a lot that can go wrong with Pikachu. But at the same time here, Nikio kind of knows the ins and outs of Wii Fit. Oh, the jab block!
Nice, nice. Ah, there we go, the Thunder Jolt. The Thunder Jolt edge guard, setting him perfectly up for the spike.
That's a classic Pikachu edge guard, and he got it right there. That's the first stock there.
Oh, nice. I think that was down smash? I couldn't really see. Alright, once again, Thunder Jolt just not allowing Wii Fit to play the game.
Alright, that's 2 now he's gotten.
Just unfortunate on Wii Fit's end.
I mean, right now, it looks like Thor is kind of dialed in. Just... with the timing of moves, understanding where Pikachu's wrong points, doesn't tech roll there, and he gets punished with an up smash, but he's still catching with the loop. I mean, you may see Pikachu, but it's been a somewhat close game so far, and it's extended. Yes, it is, but he doesn't die from it.
Oh right, I have to actively be moving my controller to not have the screen go dark.
Understandable.
I'm trying to watch the game, Nintendo. Come on. Can't you see? That was a very interesting application of hula hoops there.
I will agree. You don't... I mean, there's... The thing about Wii Fit is there is a lot of niche, cool stuff that you can do with her projectiles and her projectile-based moves. Can tech that? No.
No, misses the tech.
Nikio does not tech that.
We don't tech those.
unfortunately.
A lot of tilts
Might
here.
take those later. Footstool.
Wii Fit and Deep Breathing could arguably be seen as one of the best characters in the game. At least that's what I hear people argue. Of course, Deep Breathing doesn't last forever.
Of course, it is a very limited time, but you can. It does a massive damage output. Oh, he tried to go for the ball there with the barrage card. So he carry through. Neutral base tries there, doesn't hit it. I will say it's been a little bit of a slobber knocker so far. Just try to keep him off stage, just doing as much damage as they possibly can.
Nah, classic Smash Bros. Here. This is arguably classic Smash Bros. Right here. There doesn't seem to be a very gimmicky matchup, despite Wii Fit seeming like a relatively gimmicky character.
As he recharges Deep Breathing right now.
Oh,
I think he
is
tried.
that the down tilt?
Ah,
That's a nasty down tilt.
A down tilt from Deep Breathing killing there. I think Thor tried to Let's Trump, but didn't quite get it. And
Alright, well that's one
that,
for
like,
Nikio.
That's one game for Nikio, and that cost him the stock trying to get back on stage.
Alright, well now that with that, we move on to game 2. Wonder what's gonna happen
I don't know about
here.
you, but that was for what it looked like Thor had solid control of that game for most of it, but that was...
Yeah, I'm surprised. Nikio took that back pretty well.
That was an overall close and good game, Smash.
Agreed. Very enjoyable to watch. Even if I had to watch Pikachu.
As we
That
head into game
Hypen's
2
off
right
center
now.
and it's annoying me, but OBS doesn't like things to be centered the way I like them.
It's a darn shame.
You hate to see it.
All right, it looks like in the Discord that they're gonna go small battlefield for this game too. I think that's gonna be. I think that's a good counter pick.
It depends on if they change
a little smaller
characters,
blast.
because I mean Nikio's classic Wii Fit player, but Thor plays all sorts of
I
characters.
think it could go. I think it could go Falco in this scenario. I could see going Falco.
I mean, he might bust out PT. Oh
No,
no, he's
deciding
sticking with
to
it.
He's sticking with the Pikachu. Still, small battlefield is a decent counter pick. Smaller blast zones and more closed-in platforms calls for a tighter environment, and that could be the earlier kills for Thor. But at the same time for Nikio as well, if he's able to handle it.
Yoshi's Island, what nice, lovely music. For the absolute massacre that is this forward air train, that may seem like just commentator exaggeration, but Pikachu really does feel inescapable sometimes. Nice, okay, that was a nice counter edge guard.
Well, if you're lucky enough
That
to
was
be
a
on the ledge
janky-
with any
Yo, we
multi-hits
still
from
with the hitboxes.
Pikachu, you just gotta SDI out real quick.
Dude, just wiggle the stick.
Just literally wiggle it. We do not condone here at UK Smash to break a controller.
Oh yeah, those are expensive.
Oh,
Good
in
Pro
fact,
controller,
yeah, you would
an
love
actual
it.
working GameCube controller. Even Joy-Cons
Alright.
cost a bunch these days.
They do. They're
Yo!
very breakable. Down tilt
Another
again?
down tilt. Was that a 2-frame?
I think it was.
Either that, or just because Pikachu's hurt box actually elongates really far during quick attack, so you can exploit that some. The break dance.
Alright.
That slow projectile
Right now.
just controlling space for a very long time.
Right now, Nikio just doing a fantastic job of holding his ground, trying to get back on stage. You see, I thought it was Nikio who would instead go to stage, but the hula hoops, in time, he was able to grab on ledge, and that was actually
Air dodge?
going in. Dangerous. Down tilt doesn't hit.
How long?
Good
How
spot
much
dodge.
longer?
Down smash, that'll-
That's not gonna kill though. I'm surprised.
Not quite.
No more deep breathing though. Oh, down tilted in the wrong direction. Was that intentional? Maybe he mistimed it.
Who
or
knows?
just mispositioned.
Who knows?
Ah!
Oh, it sends in the other way.
Just gonna need to
That's
keep
probably
wiggling
better. It would have
around.
been a
the-
rough teching situation. Oh, he was scared. He was scared. He thought
Psyched
there
him
would be
out.
an approach there.
He just got psyched out. You could have
Alright,
psyched up. Oh, that was interesting.
He's, that
The
that
things
ball right
we
there
fit
is so
can do with
dangerous.
soccer ball are just so interesting to me.
It travels fast with deep breathing, and it can be exceeding dangerous.
Nice salutation.
Alright, good shark.
Rolls right under
sharking right
Thunder
now.
Jolt.
This game and this set has just been kind of a clinic of Nikio getting back on stage really nicely.
Kids, if you ever want to learn how to recover effectively against an oppressive character, just watch this VOD.
Alright, down smash. That's still good damage.
Although I'll admit, not all characters have the tools like Wii Fit does. Because I think Wii Fit has a lot of good tools to get back on stage. Because like her projectiles, they bounce in the air a little bit so she doesn't lose airtime for them, for covering her landing.
They're good stalls. Oh, that would have been a good
Oh, and
off
another
down tilt.
down tilt kill, and that takes the set.
Alright, so Wii Fit down tilt is stronger than I thought. And I guess it's hard to, I guess there's not many Pikachu's moves that are able to snap to ledge as well.
I guess not.
But good set, good opening set right here from Nikio. That'll be a 2-0. And
I just realized I didn't
moves
actually start the
on.
bracket in Smash GG, so bracket has been started in Smash GG. Alright. Now,
I'll say though, we do have unfortunate news as Yeiko has asked to be DQ'd.
unfortunate. You hate to see it. Well, that is I suppose that's a
So
DQ
this
for Yeiko.
this automatically puts Nikio in winners finals.
Well, with that, let me adjust the stream. With that, that leaves us with two more matches then. Currently, Buttery versus Plant Fan, they're fighting it out right now. And it seems that they are on game 2, with Buttery having taken game 1. And after that, whoever wins that will be fighting Kevlar. Hopefully this update's pretty soon. It's going to be really annoying if it doesn't. There we go. It's slowly updating. You'll eventually see the DQ show up on screen.
Yeah. And well, you know, whatever happens, happens.
Oh,
But
until
yeah, right now.
until the next match
right
starts. Shall we wait? Shall we wait till we get to the next match?
Oh, well, of course. And I will say that was, you know, in some ways that was a close 2-0, but in other ways that was a pretty strong performance from Nikio.
Oh yeah,
Just kind of showcase Wii Fit and what she's capable of doing.
that's why I think like just seeing like 2-0 doesn't always tell everything, because it looked like a stomp when you just see a clean shutout like that, but each individual game was hard fought.
I'll say both players definitely hit the stuff that they needed to. Nikio, you know, hit the volleyball stalls whenever recovering. Thor had a good string of jab blocks. He had fair ladders, and I mean overall it's just a good set of Smash.
Oh, bad news. Plant Fan is taking Buttery to Town and City, which is how do I put this? It's where people who fight Buttery go to die.
Yeah.
That might have been a mistake. We'll see how this pans out. They can't be on stream at the moment. In fact, we're actually going to remove the 2 players here from stream.
We will say, I'm not quite sure if Town and City is a good stage for Terry, but it is mentally a good stage for Buttery.
I don't know how he does the things he does on that stage. It's absolutely ridiculous. This may just be because my characters don't benefit from the stage at all. Like, me, Brawler, does not like Town and City. But even so, the absolute dominance he shows on that stage is certainly something. I'm just vibing to his music right now. Moonsiders first.
That's fair.
Tekken 7, great soundtrack.
But we will say the winner of that set will have to play me conveniently. And so the winner of that and me will be the next match on stream, and then the winner of that match will be playing Nikio in winners finals.
Oh, I see why the bracket wasn't updating. I can't have the window minimized.
Of course. This is just a force of habit.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, as you can see, we're playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo GameCube. One of my favorite games, personally.
Indeed. You know, nice, well-established game.
Indeed.
But in the meantime, while we're here just kind of waiting, I can go ahead and talk about what we have in mind here for Smash Cats.
Oh, please do. I'm intrigued.
Alright, of course, you know, to anyone already a part of the scene and is aware of the Don't Get Tilted weeklies going on in Lexington, we will begin being in charge of that, and they will be happening on Mondays now. So that'll be fun. We're definitely going to have a lot of events coming up in the semester. As well, we have the K-Week event coming up on the 21st of August for anyone wanting to take part. Please feel free if you're especially an incoming student. And then we're also going to have bi-weekly tournaments for the University of Kentucky students every Saturday. Well, every other Saturday. So yeah, we have a lot on the cards along with that, and an esports league as well, which we can go into further detail later.
That sounds all very exciting. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a commentator. I am really, really excited to be participating in more of these things on campus. It's going to be fun, honestly. Like last year, we didn't get to do as many stuff because of reasons.
Yeah. But hopefully, even with another rise happening right now, we can, you know, see a clear-cut path through and hopefully address this better.
PSA, kids, please wear your masks. Please. Please. Alright, that's it. That's enough for me. Apparently, looking at the chat, PlantFan has taken a game, so it's now 1-1. If I had known Yako was going to DQ, I would have just had them wait so they could have fought it out on stream, but these are just things that you don't always know about.
These are the things you have to go up with. But they are, in fact, going Final Destination Game 3.
Final Destination, what a classic.
I will say definitely one of the more contentious stages across the years of Smash.
You're not wrong.
You don't really, because when you think about it, there are like certain things about it throughout a lot of iterations it has been in. For example, in Melee, it definitely showed a little bit of favoritism.
Wasn't it counterpick in Melee?
Yes. I believe so. I could be wrong.
I'm gonna look that up, but a completely flat stage with no platforms doesn't exactly seem like the most neutral stages despite its appearance. It's like, ironically, having no features is a very important feature.
You know, it's all, you know, the old adage, something out of nothing. At the same time, though, if
no, FD is in fact a starter stage. I was incorrect.
Fair.
Although it gives an advantage to projectile-heavy characters, apparently it's still considered neutral enough. Although I'm willing to believe that's partially because Melee is really lacking in legal stages. Or that might just be.
We're going to talk about lacking in legal stages. Look no further than 64.
One legal stage.
They have a grand total of 1.
Oh, is that a GG's?
Heard that right.
All right, and that's
so it looks
Buttery
like we have a Buttery 2-1.
Well, since Yako has DQ'd from the tournament, that puts PlantFan in losers round 2. And then Buttery will be joining us on stream. So Kevin, if you would please deafen thyself. Actually, or I could just mute you on my end. Yeah, that could work. No, just deafen yourself. Actually, now that I think about it,
Yeah,
it
I'll
would be
just
hard.
deafen myself.
You can't hear me accidentally coaching you by criticizing your play or complimenting it. And one last look at the bracket before we start. This is what we have going in, folks. Whoever loses this one will be sent to face Thor in losers, and whoever wins it will go on to face Nikio in winners finals. And after that, the battle throughout losers will continue to see who gets to return. It would appear, with Kevlar banning Final Destination and Buttery banning Smashville and Small Battlefield, we are going straight to PlayStation 2. I mean Pokemon Stadium 2. I started doing that as a bit, and honestly, I'm not sure if it's still a bit anymore. Oh, it's Winners Round 2 now. Allow me to change this. Boop. There we go. And we're off to the races. Terrence Bogard versus Cloud Strife. Alright, first hit of the match scored with the climb hazard. Possible misdirection here. I've faced both of these people playing both of these characters for a very long time, and they're much better than me. And they're very close to each other in skills, another thing I've noticed. Buttery and his Terry have an absolutely like crushing pressure when they get in, and in addition to the fact that it's very hard to get on themselves. I say them, it's like trying to refer to both Buttery and Terry. Because Terry has very good tools against when in neutral, and especially on the defensive because of his really fast normals and his invincible reversal. Although his disadvantage is bad once he actually gets hit. And there's always, you know, the funny 100% moves. Cloud is just an all-around solid character, you know, being a big sword man with decent speed will do that for you. Gets hit by the power geyser. I'm not sure how this particular matchup pans out. I'm willing to bet it leans towards Cloud, just because Terry doesn't like sword characters. Most brawlers don't. Oh, I say that, but that's a stock right there. Nice DI. Really high percent here. That heavyweight status is really pulling its weight here. No pun intended. Neckbreaker drop into up air into up B. Misses the geyser. Still has access to the super special moves. Oh, but not for long. Nice back air. I said it, guys. Where's my check? I said the funny. Alright. A limit climb hazard. You don't see that very often as an offensive tool. Or at least I don't. I know it's a great recovery. That lingering hitbox on the down air covers the get back. And then we have another down throw combo, and then the screen goes dark again because Switch can't comprehend the idea of I'm just watching a game. Whiffs a down smash, but somehow does not get punished for it. Is that the jab power dunk? Using power splash to guard the edge. I think that was what it was called in Fatal Fury, like that particular use of power wave. A burning knuckle takes stock. He doesn't even have. I spoke too soon. I was gonna say he doesn't even have his meter yet, and yet there he is. He's in desperation mode. Oh, he is okay. Okay enough to F tilt. Nice little FGC combo there. Using back air to cover his approach, even if he didn't actually land it, makes some people scared to press buttons against it. Not sure if he was anticipating an approach there. Oh! Not the best Buster Wolf, but also whiffs the limit cross slash. That's not gonna kill, well, that's gonna do some serious damage. At this point, Buttery doesn't have to. Nice back air. Again, these back airs are doing work today. A Of course, Buttery doesn't actually have to approach right now. He has the advantage. He has a stock and a massive percent lead. Oh, but there's Limit. And it's not going to matter. Or will it? I don't know if the Limit changes some of Cloud's properties a bit. I don't know if that helped him survive. It might have mattered. I know it increases like his fall speed among other things, so maybe that somehow, maybe that reduced the vertical knockback enough to save him. If Buttery can get in one clean hit, it's over for Cloud. Waiting here with bated breath. Who's going to come out on top in this exchange? Can Kevin get the run back? Somehow survives it at 170. Crack shoots not exactly. Nope. Spoke too soon. Score 1 for Buttery. A set well played. Alright, Buttery is banning Smashville, Lilac Cruise, and Kalos. I forgot what's the full name of Kalos. Is it just Kalos Pokemon League? Duh. And with that, it appears they're taking it to Battlefield, folks. Well, which Battlefield? Okay, they just used both Battlefield. Ah, Mario 64 Slide. Always an iconic soundtrack. And a good combo, too. An easy 30%. As a Shodo, those combos come easily to Terry. And yes, I believe Terry is a Shodo. He has all the tools to qualify for one. Full screen projectile, invincible reversal, and several approaching attacks that cover projectiles. Anyone who says Terry's not a Shodo because he uses a charge motion instead of a Shoryuken motion can fight me. You might win, but still, it's not proving a point. Oh, nice down tilt. Cloud's down tilt, very good at just whiff punishing basically anything and setting you up for a juggle. Oh, dangerous situation to be in, I hear. A Terry at 100% is way stronger than a Terry at 80. Oh, you hate to see it. Cloud's recovery just not good enough to make up for that sheer height deficit. Rising Tackle seems to at least cover his recovery a little. Ooh, that shield's not looking too hot. Galvo's gonna have to be real careful. He doesn't want to end up stunned. Good shield poked with the projectile straight into a Buster Wolf. Very creative application of Terry's tools here. Or maybe I'm just easily impressed. Nice punish. I think he telegraphed that a little too much. Ooh, if he had done it the other direction, that would have been a... Yeah, Kevlar got the correct read there on the direction of the geyser. Ooh, and the Limit Break Blade Beam. The LBBB. The LB3, to be precise. It's not precise at all, actually. Cross slash tacks on some damage. Down tilt approaches. Stay safe from the power dunk retaliation. Has Limit again. Just how fast can this lad build it? Well, he whiffs the blade beam, unfortunately. Well, very fortunately for Buttery. It's all about perspective. Very precarious situation that he just escaped from. Once again, Cloud's back air doing a lot of work at spacing. It is just that good of a tool, and Kevlar knows how to apply that tool very well. That's not going to kill. That's not strong enough to kill even up there. The finishing touch! Didn't quite finish it just yet, but that's a pretty strong stock lead. Although the percent lead is not so great. But he is certainly widening that lead with every combo he lands. Climaxer gets him on the platform, but he's unable to beat out the invincible reversal that is Charge Rising Tackle. Jab 3? An interesting response. Maybe he was expecting an SDI. avoids getting spiked, or even just sent straight to the edge of the screen. Even if Cloud Fair doesn't spike you, could very well just send you all the way to the other continent. Somehow survives that. Good weight and good DI on Buttery's part. Tries to use Power Geyser to cover the ledge, but mistimes it and gets hit by the get-up attack, and is that a nice back air I'd attacked? Woo-wee! We are at a 1-1 situation here, folks. Alright. And with that, it brings us to Game 3. Oh, I love a good Game 3 situation. One of my favorites. Now, if Kevlar wins this, and obviously I'll be commentating again, solo, once again. What are the stages? They're not Oh. Buttery is asking for bans. Kevlar bans Town and City, Final Destination, and Yoshi's Story. Which is cringe because Yoshi's Story is an awesome stage. Definitely not biased as a Mii Brawler main or anything. Alright, looks like we're going to small battlefield here, folks. I'm assuming they're staying as their current characters. And they are. Terry versus Cloud once again. It's a pretty neat matchup, all things considered.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, this is a bopping soundtrack as well. I mean, basically anything for Diamond and Pearl bops. Good cross slash. Projectile war begins. Terry doesn't really want to play at full screen, but he at least has a projectile that lets him test other people. Cloud, on the other hand, is more than happy to keep you at the end of his very big sword. I mean, if Terry F-tilts, his legs is invincible, and it's basically just a sword at that point. A punish with a limit cross slash. Not gonna kill just yet, though. And now Terry has the Sows. Power charge. Very dangerous, but he's only at 75%. And Cloud is just so slightly heavier than your average midweight. So it's a tied with me Sword Fighter and just slightly heavier than Mario. So it's a question of, well, actually, no, never mind. And I'm looking at this percent, a Super Special would definitely kill him. No question. Skillful evasion on Kevlar's part. The climb hazard. Nice back air. God, I'm gonna say that so many times every time I see this Cloud on screen. Oh, was that? I think he double jumped into the blast zone on accident. You hate to see it, but sometimes that just happens. One misinput can be your doom. Score's basically even now. With the slide edge going to Kevlar as he lands a climb hazard into an edge guard situation. He has control of the stage, but for how long? Oh, situation's reversed now. The failed fair spike. And now it's a juggle. Okay, now we're back to it. That was all fun, well and good. Buttery is taking a significant amount of damage, but he now has some of his strongest tools. But now, oh no, that's not gonna save you versus a limit cross slash. This is not a good situation for Buttery to be in right now. Not a good one at all. I assume that Power Wave was meant to face the other direction. When Cloud has limit, he can basically edge guard for free. Well, not for free, he loses limit, so, you know. I mean, not edge guard, recover, what am I saying? Oh, the sauce has been returned. Reads uses a spot dodge. Well done. Obviously, there's a massive percent deficit here, but when Terry has access to his strongest tools and Cloud is a ways away from getting access to limits, you could just up smash, I guess. Of course, every amount of damage Terry does to Cloud without securing the kill just gets him closer and closer to that dreaded limit break. It's not going to survive a second up smash, though. And that is the set. Whew! Very strong showing from both of these players. Love to see it. Glad I'm friends with these people. So how'd you do, Mr. Kevlar? He might still be dead, actually.
There we are.
How do you feel like you did there?
That was close, that's all I'll say.
Close indeed.
That was, it was close. I'll definitely come in for that. That was really close. Oof. Well, I will say a few of my things came off, and then a few of his things came off pretty well. It's just an overall good set, definitely.
That was actually pretty intense to watch. Alright, now if we take a look at the bracket. Oh, he's already in the lobby. That's lovely.
Alright, nice. So, I guess I'll redefend myself then, huh?
Might as well.
Yeah, might as well.
So now Nikio and Kevlar is about to be in progress, so I'm going to begin that match. Alright, looks like we're going to be in for another good set here. Allow me to modify the names on the stream a bit. I almost knocked my water over. That would have been very unfortunate. Unfortunately, I can't change all of this while the screen is down, so you're just going to see me slowly typing out everything. It looks like FD, Smashville, and Small Battlefield have been banned, so we're going to PlayStation 2. Can't believe they get to do more solo commentating. Y'all must really like me. I don't like it. You should stream the new Dragon Ball patch for sure. Maybe I will, Yin Yang King. Maybe I will. On my own channel, of course. I will not be streaming it on UK Esports. And we're off to the races. Immediately goes with a deep breathing off stage. Like I said earlier, I'm not very knowledgeable in Wii Fit, but I do know that deep breathing makes her one of the strongest characters in this game. I'm not very experienced with fighting Wii Fit myself, unfortunately. Not a lot of people, save for Nikio, play her around the Lexington area. At least no one that I played regularly. Unfortunate, because I'd love some matchup experience against this character, because she's really interesting. Interesting isn't going to save you from getting limit cross slash though, but that deep breathing is going to help, what's the opposite of putting salt in the wound? Whatever. Using quirky phrases isn't always necessary. Just fight each other and I'll try and come up with something. Off stage? I don't know why you're trying to ledge haul. Oh, I see. You're trying to sit it down air. This isn't melee. That doesn't work here. Very, very poor decision there, I think, to try and up special that far up off stage. Cloud's back air, nice back air by the way, is just so good. And when you leave yourself helpless, you're just... Okay, well charge down smash is definitely going to take that. Very, very good read there. As I was saying, Cloud's back air is nasty. Cloud's back air is nasty. But this Wii Fit kind of nasty too. Nikio making a lot of use of his unique projectiles to like create opportunities to get in. Because he can't really afford to camp right now since he does not have the lead. He needs to create that lead before he can even hope to stay away. But somehow I don't think he'll be camping either way. I mean, except to get deep breathing up, then you're gonna want to camp until you can get that. Funny how we're both dealing with two characters that both want to get to a specific state, limit break and deep breathing, and they want to like make space in order to achieve that state safely, and that's when they want to go in. I mean, Cloud used to just be able to hold on to limit forever, but now he's on the time limit, so now he has to actually be careful. Oh, nice. Didn't quite get the spike. Oh, misjudged the positioning there. Nice down air. There we go. Limit Blade Beam is just transcendent. I don't know if there was a projectile already out or not, but it didn't matter. Limit Blade Beam is going to ignore those. I think even normal Blade Beam ignores those. No, it doesn't. I forgot. I've seen it clash against Power Wave multiple times last set. Ooh, F-Tilt is going to knock him straight out. I'm surprised F-Tilt honestly beat that, giving that Cloud, you know, has big sword. Big sword man. This is a very scary situation for Nikio right now. Obviously, since this is Winners Finals, this is a best of 5. So there is some time to bring this back if he loses. A lot of back airs, a lot of projectiles, just a lot of things going on. Man. That's it. Lovely up smash there. Alright, wonder what the next fight's gonna be. They're probably gonna stick to the same characters. These two are relatively character specialists, save for the time that Kevlar will come in with Ganondorf just to do a little bit of trolling. But for the most part, they'll stick to their mains in brackets when they actually want to fight seriously. Alright, Lilat, Final Destination, and Town and City have been banned. Let's see what stage. I'm curious what stage is going to be picked here. But those options are... FD and Town are obviously like bigger, like zonery stages. Well, Town is at least. FD is the same size as Battlefield, but the lack of platforms can make it both harder or easier for zoners, depending on how they apply their projectiles. Do you use the platforms to aid you, or do you rely on the lack of platforms to make sure your opponent can't escape you? Not that it really matters, since neither of these two characters are proper zoners, and their projectiles more supplement their overall game plan. Wii Fit being, I want to camp you until I get deep breathing, and then I'm going to beat you up. And Cloud being, I want to camp you until I get limit break, and then I want to beat you up. One of my favorite things about Soccer Ball is the fact that you can manipulate it, like canceling and then hitting it with other attacks. I just love characters that can manipulate their projectiles in unique ways like that. Like Venom from Guilty Gear, personal favorite of mine, because of what he can do with his pool balls. And Wii Fit is not quite at that level, but she does achieve a sort of... Oh! Oh, that was dirty. That was absolutely dirty. This is the tech, because how could you have seen that coming? It's downright filthy, isn't it? A lot of damage being racked up here. First hit in several seconds. Maybe just my monkey brain, but sometimes I just don't know what to say if I just see a lot of moves whipping and being shielded for several seconds. And this is coming from a guy who plays Samurai Showdown, where in that game you can go a long time without either of you making contact. Of course, in that game, the match can be decided in 2 interactions. Here, unless you're playing against a character like Kazuya or Ganondorf, a match is typically going to take a little bit more neutral wins than that to take a win. Nice. Oh, I thought that would kill, honestly. Granted, when Wii Fit's deep breathing, I just sort of assume everything kills. No, I didn't even think that was going to kill. She's way too low percent for that. That header is really doing her a lot of favors. Close down air is always active for way longer than you think. I mean, given that at some point he's not really thrusting the sword down anymore. I think this could be it. Yup! Wait, I wasn't sure for a second. It looked like he fell out. Alright, that's a game 2. In other news, Buttery has defeated Thor 2-0 in their set. So after this, we're going to be seeing Buttery and Plant Fan play on stream. Kevlar is just achieving a lot of dominance right now. I'm sorry, I forgot to update the score. Silly me. So what stage is Nikio gonna take to? Looks like FD. Interesting choice. I mean, I say interesting choice. We were just talking about FD earlier and how polarizing of a stage it can be for a supposedly neutral stage. Well, FD was actually banned. My mistake. Let's get this hand out of the way. I'm gonna hide it up here. No, that doesn't work. Oh, this actually looks nice. It makes it blue. Nikio has currently picked 2 stages that are banned. What stage am I forgetting about? There we go. Alright, Smashville has been picked, finally. Is that his character switch I detect? Is that Joker from Persona 5? This is interesting. Normally, Nikki was a bit of a character specialist. I'm wondering if this is going to be enough for him to get the reverse 3-0. I'm switching to an unfamiliar character. Now, Joker, obviously, made a lot of waves by being a very powerful DLC character. People have found ways to deal with him, but he still has a lot of powerful tools, including being a pretty decent character normally, and then turning into a super powerful character when he has Arsene. Although Arsene is not a pure buff, because rather uniquely, because of the way it changes the properties on some of the specials, sometimes they become inferior to their originals. Still though, his normals are undeniably better while he has Arsene. Dash attack, keeps him out. Nice back air. Nice up tilt. I'm just saying nice moves at this point, because sometimes the moves are just nice. And that's all you can say. It's funny how Arsene just disappears whenever Joker is grabbed. Oh, nice counter. He's like, nope, I'm out. You deal with this. I am thou and thou art I, but I'm not dealing with this. Oh, just a lot of F-tilts being thrown out right now. Oh, somehow that caught him and pushed him away? Very interesting interaction there. That's going to take another stock. This is looking very bad for Nikio right now. We might see a complete 3-0 victory. We might even see a 3-stock, though it's unlikely given the percent that Cloud has accumulated at this point. Also, the scary red man's almost out. There he is. The Aegon lands, and Cloud's going to be accumulating even more damage as it takes his platform pressure. The pillar just barely missing. Oh, that F smash just reaches too far to avoid. Still, this is going to be an uphill battle for Nikio if he wants to hope to take a dub here. That tether is a lot harder to edgeguard than on the Arsene recovery. That's one of the side grades I was referring to. Arsene makes all of Joker's normals better, but his specials become more of a side grade. And the F smash is going to catch him, leaving a 3-0 victory for Kevlar. I probably horribly mistimed that, but even so, that's the game. Moving on to grand finals will be Kevlar, while Nikio will go down to challenge whoever wins this next battle. Would you like to come back, Kevlar?
I guess you could say I am back now. Senor
That was a
Bacon.
very impressive showing on your part.
Nikio did some good things there. He definitely did some really good things there.
Yeah, I wasn't
And
expecting the character switch.
I wasn't as well, but mid-set, I guess he started to feel that he no longer felt throughout that set the confidence in Wii Fit. So I guess that's what prompted the switch.
Perhaps. I mean, you know, Joker generally ranks higher on the tier list, but, you know, tiers aren't everything. It just comes to personal, how good you feel with your character.
Absolutely. Looks like now we're going to have a rematch between Buttery and Plant Fan.
Yeah,
We didn't see the first set between the two winners, but now we're going to see the loser set.
I'm putting the 17 in there, just because I think he deserves that number. It's a nice number.
Absolutely.
And we are now in... What exact part of Loser this? Loser semis.
Yes. What do you think is the unnicest number? Like, what number do you just not like?
Let me think.
I think
I gotta say
67 is a gross number.
3-1. You know why? Because it's the worst possible Mii Brawler moveset. And while that's not the moveset we're gonna
Fair.
see today, it is the character that's being brought out here. No, interesting. Buttery has experience. This Mii Brawler specifically, by the way, for the audience, is using
that
Mach
catch.
Punch, Drop Kick, Soaring Axe Kick, and Counter Throw. I play
this
Mii
Mii
Brawler
Brawler is
as my
definitely
main.
not letting up so
Oh my
far, that's
god!
what's
0 to death! I was gonna say, I play Mii Brawler a lot, and Buttery plays against me a lot, so Buttery has some matchup experience, but clearly not against Spring Sands, or whatever abomination this is.
Plant Fan right now, he's just deciding to not let up whatsoever.
The lack of feint jump is definitely going to hurt his recovery, but Burning Dropkick can make up for that a little. In exchange, Counter Throw can cause some serious challenges while edge guarding him, because you'll never be sure if he's going to throw out a counter, it's going to send you straight to the blast zone. Not going to save you from that,
he got
though.
the spike box of that up B.
Yeah. Adding on to that,
I will
Mach
say,
Punch is
though-
going to make Juggles really powerful. But just
Oh, but he
another
hits it
F
right back and forth
smash?
back.
He just F smash?
I will say,
Again?
mentioning recovery, the one time that he did end up in an offstage situation, he did lose the stock, so we'll see how the rest of the set carries through.
That's true.
Like, this is right now.
If he could just stay on stage right now, I think he has a shot of just cleaning this game out. Nope, that F smash not gonna work this time. Mii Brawler's F smash is very slow, but very strong. He's a punches very hard.
Right now, there is absolutely no letting up from either of these players, especially Plant Fan.
I think
Last smash punish.
Terry has better footsies and has better reversals thanks to his invincible reversal. But Brawler just out-frame datas him in so many ways. So while Brawler can't combo things naturally together, he can just
Oh, he reversed it. That's
press buttons faster. Not gonna save him from Power Geyser though, that's something Terry has. No room
Sorry,
for
so
the
he still has go meter. Last stock, this is definitely not out for Buttery.
Definitely not. Plant Fan keeps relying on these F smashes, he might not get very far. Burning Dropkick bounces off the ledge. No, I see what he was doing, but it wasn't going to work at that percent. He was going for weak nair into F smash.
Careful.
That's a common Brawler
He
finisher.
can't seem to find a way to finish the stock.
I think if he can
Okay.
try and get a confirm into Mach Punch, that might have been what he was going for there with that grab. Or just...
Dash, not enough.
Oh! Or
Oh,
Buttery could just
he
SD.
drifted. He drifted too far and pineappled himself. That's a... You hate to see it.
You really do. You really hate to see it.
That was a great first game between
I'm gonna
these
actually
two
check Twitch chat.
until
No,
until that happened.
that was just
That was a
unfortunate
great first
on
game.
multiple levels. I mean, it wasn't unfortunate for Plant Fan. No, that went very well for him.
Absolutely. Oh no, Plant Fan is gonna absolutely take that, but you just hate to see it.
Alright, Plant Fan now has to ban 3. FD, Town and City, and Lilat. A classic list of bans. Because FD is lame, Lilat is weird, and well, Town and City is a buttery special pick. Most people will ban Kalos.
We'll see what it goes for. I think I see him going. I was about to see him go small battlefield, but he's opting for the bigger blast zones in PS2 again. So we're gonna have a run back on PS2. He thinks he can do it, and I can kind of see that.
Well, we'll see how well that works out. Oh, he switches to Hero? Oh my god, I just realized. PS2 is the stage where his hero beat my Mii Brawler with Flak. Is Daniel trying to channel that same energy right now?
Alright, this 2 plats are fantastic stages for Hero. And I think Buttery can definitely benefit here in some way. And he's already doing a good stop, good down throw to flare, good down throw to fair.
Normally, Brawler has the advantage against Hero because rushdown characters can generally overwhelm Hero before he gets to pick his options. But Buttery's very, very knowledgeable of how to beat out rushdown characters when they try to break his zoning game.
Opting for
the dropkick is very good to avoid moves like that. I think Buttery just has the matchup experience here that might actually carry him through this particular game. I don't know why he used bounce. This Mii Brawler has no projectiles. Maybe he's used to my shot putting, but I mean, he did get Mach Punched a lot last game, so I'm not sure how that hasn't stuck in his memory.
I mean, you could say it is matchup experience, but different specials can have very different. Will that
this
kill?
Is true.
Yeah, we'll kill.
Without the command grab or the recovery of tank jump, this is a very nice up tilt. This is a very different brawler than the one he's used to. One that has stronger burst movement and has a devastating reversal if you time it correctly. Although I don't think we've seen the counter yet. Sure you can.
Right now he's
just charge the F smash. Why not?
Not enough though.
No, that's not gonna work. I think Mach Punch probably could have edge guarded it there. He has a fully charged Frizzle. Cut Frizz. I'm sorry. I need to up my Dragon Quest knowledge.
Kind of sends itself down.
Jab to get stage control.
I love that little sword you stall he does with side B. Oh, he reversals dare. He reversals dare spike.
You hate to see it. That was a. Looks like the tables are turning here.
This is definitely a back and forth game right now.
You just F tilted. I'm sorry, not F tilt. Up tilt. That's gonna kill. That close to the blast time at that high percent. Mach Punch will kill any day of the week.
Yeah, from that position and at that percent, there's no living that.
Just take the L. Take the L and try again next stop.
I have a feeling Plant Fan is madman enough to go for a suicide up.
Oh, that is possible. The question is, can he pull it off?
We'll see though. F smash, that will definitely force him off.
No, he goes back to stage.
I think he had it in his mind.
Nice back air.
He committed to the laggy. He committed to the laggy option.
I really do think he's relying on those F smashes too much. Brawler F smash is a great call out tool and a specific kill confirm, but it is not to be used lightly. It is among the laggiest F smashes in the game for this, even just for a single hit.
All right, it's for another game 3 between these two in the same event.
I'm really curious. Is Plant Fan gonna change characters perhaps? Or are you gonna pick a different moveset even? Looks like we're going Kalos.
I'll say so far every single one of Buttery's sets have gone to game 3. And we're gonna go game 3 Kalos. I feel like
it's taking a while, so I get the feeling he is changing characters.
Is he gonna opt for Hero? Is he gonna go back to Terry? Or is he gonna pull a wild card? What do you think?
I'm thinking he's gonna stick with Hero because that's what he got the dub with. We got the Hero Ditto! Let's go!
I did not expect this.
Alright guys, well you know the rules. You have to play this like it's a turn-based RPG now. That's right, you gotta take turns attacking.
2, 1, go!
But this is a true test of superiority right now. Whoever comes out on top.
It's a good stage for
down
Hero.
Fair. The old reliable down throw fair for Hero. Good true combo.
I think Hero is among the more interesting characters because he has tools directly designed to counter his own tools. Ignoring the obvious metal slash playing thing, Hero's reliance on projectiles while also having tools like Accelerado and Bounce to counter projectiles. Very laggy moves that also have very large hitboxes. He's designed to punish himself. It's a very interesting character to make. Oh, is that a magic burst? Oh, it's just gonna get avoided.
Yep.
Psych up down air doesn't really capitalize much off of it.
I've had talks with Buttery about Magic Burst as an edge guard. He's very good. As another Magic Burst from Plant Fan comes out, but I've had talks with him about Magic Burst and edge guard. He does say, if used right, it is one of Hero's best edge guards. But I don't know if the risk is worth it as we see the dash take the first stock.
Oh, they have bounce up.
What the heck is that?
It was a double bounce. It reflected back and forth until it broke one of their reflectors.
The shenanigans.
It was glorious. I don't want to say someone put that,
was a thing.
But someone put that.
I forgot that was a thing.
Oh.
Oh, that read.
The invisible. Oh, all you can see now is the lift. The invisible F smash. I think Plant Fan could legitimately take this now.
Oh no! The bounce came just in time.
The RNG is just in his favor today, and he's making the most out of it. Okay, nice spike.
Short hop stare.
You see,
this is a chaotic match.
As soon as that up B broke shield, Plant Fan immediately went for a second one, knowing that it would kill with the ridiculous scaling. It's not that he's just getting lucky; he's knowing what to do with the options he's presented.
We're game 3 last stock already.
Oh, the read!
No way!
Oh! Alright. I never thought I'd say this, but that Hero v Hero ditto was one of the hypest games I've seen all day. And with that Plant Fan takes the set.
Is one of the most chaotic sets I think I've ever seen of Smash.
Just of any game, really. Oh!
There wasn't a single second that whole set where Plant Fan let up. And now I think it's gonna be. Now we're headed to the losers finals between Plant Fan and Nikio.
We sure are. All right. Woo! I'm still reeling. All right, if we take a look at the bracket, if the bracket would update, actually, that would be nice. Soon the bracket's gonna update with what just happened. And so that'll be Nikio and Plant Fan in losers finals. With these relative character specialists bringing in surprising picks, one of those picks doing them very well. I'm not sure who's gonna win this. I'm legitimately not sure.
These two have never gone up against each other in any bracket. So seeing a first time between two people have definitely shown that they're capable of just kind of throwing everything out on the table. Is definitely gonna give, hopefully, a set to remember.
Cheers to that, bro.
I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about that up B shield break.
Oh my god.
I forgot up B, the gust of up B's leaves a projectile, so it's like a whirlwind closing in on him. It's like a drill almost.
I'm not sure if he picks the
use it again to punish him.
You see, I'm not sure if that punish, like, he used up B because he knew that him using it would reflect just enough to break Buttery's reflector.
Well, I feel like he did because he did the same exact thing to punish the shield break.
Yeah, see, exactly. I'm wondering, like, did he not use, like, another projectile? Well, actually, I was about to say, I just realized neutral B would have been taken too long to work. So now I see up B charges fast enough for that to be for sure. So,
and I think compared to a fully charged neutral B, it even uses less mana, or just a little less mana, if I remember.
That's also smart to think about. You got to conserve that MP. But man, oh, I mean,
all right.
That was a heroic
Yeah,
battle.
it was, you could say so. And it looks like we're going for a loser's final set. The classic Game 1 PS does always tried and true.
I mean, yeah, my heart rate needs to go down.
That whole set was crazy, but we're about to head into loser's finals right now between Plant Fan.
Oh, I just realized I need to change. I didn't change it. Shoot.
Yeah, you
y'all
can
just
go ahead and
pretend that
quickly
these
do
were
that.
always the names that were here, okay? Just do me a solid.
3, 2, 1.
There we go.
And Plant Fan actually breaking out the plant. We're gonna see how this goes this time around.
I'm not sure. He probably played Plant some against Buttery in their first match that we didn't get to see on screen. That is his namesake,
That
after
could be
all.
true. And who knows, Buttery may have probably dealt with it, and that's why he opted out of it, if he ever did. For right now, good jabs. You're just kind of jabbing at each other.
Just how you
Plant
do.
Fan just kind of...
Oh!
He's up smashing out of shield his punishes, which is good.
Last time I commentated, I just didn't really know what to say much about Wii Fit because I don't know anything about Wii Fit. Wii Fit's just an enigma. I like projectile manipulation, and deep breathing is always the thing you gotta worry about. But other than that, I don't know what to say. Nice up
Oh, and he
smash.
catches the roll with up smash.
Launch. Nice F tilt. Just
F tilt just
getting some
just
really
right in the
easy
middle.
kills here. Just no kill confirms, just raw moves.
That did 83 damage.
Dude, just give up the stock at that point. Just give up.
That entire sequence did 83 damage. That is ridiculous. And this people say this character's bottom 5. Gets the roll.
Oh, and it looks like he has poison ready to go again. Using poison in a smokescreen is also one of the coolest things about Plant.
A nice tech fair, not enough to take it, but he has to get back on stage. So.
There's a tiny little combo just for fun.
I
Oh,
will say Fumes is definitely one of the most underrated damage dealers for Plant.
just don't let it get reflected.
Tries to dare. That's true.
Because it is one of the easiest to reflect projectiles in the game. You just throw a reflector into it and it becomes yours.
Right now, Nikio just kind of trying out edge guards right now in this plan as best he can.
Plant is one of the most interesting zoners in this game, I feel like. He's like a mix of a long limb and a projectile zoner. It's very... with some really unique options for just like area denial.
At the same time as well, Plant's propeller. Oh, I was about to talk about his propeller, but instead we can talk about that up smash at the shield that takes game 1.
Launch. I just think he's neat. I just think he's a Plant. I remember I was so mad when he got revealed, and now I'm like, that was actually one of the best decisions ever made in video game history.
We just kind of got irrationally mad at him because no one asked for him.
It's because we were all coming off of the Tales of the Grinch League, and we were expecting like 7 newcomers in the final direct, and then we just got Incineroar and Ken.
And
It's
then
kinda
they dropped
lost,
Plant,
really.
and they didn't, and then we didn't realize it at the time, the master stroke that was. Because we're
Indeed.
now going to head into game 2 of Losers Finals, Plant Fan 1-0 up.
Alright, now this is a best of 5, since this is a finals match, so I'm hoping to see some excitement. I really am. There's plenty of time for a potential upset, or for just a straight 3-0 clean sweep.
But we'll see how these things go. Alright, and they're going small battlefield game 2, this time opting for the shorter blast zone.
Interesting.
I think that could do actually pretty good because there were a couple times where Nikio wasn't quite able to kill, and Plant is one of the tankier builds across Ultimate.
Sure, I think among like top 10 heaviest characters in the game, if I recall.
Yeah, that pipe pot definitely holds down quite a bit.
And he's a thick lad. A lot of
We
damage
start right
going
now
on
with
here.
early hits.
Nikio really loves to get deep breathing out as soon as possible. Just run off stage and get it, and then proceed to play from. Oh wow, the Patui overrides The soccer ball, that was a scary situation right there.
It's definitely good, if possible, to get deep breathing out as early as you can if there's no real way to punish you when you do it.
I assume
Alright,
that's why he
now-
heads off stage whenever he does it, so he can do a guarantee without eating a dash attack or projectile.
But yeah, so far Nikio and Wii Fit's best friend this set has been the ledge. He's just been trying to hold on to it and get stuff off of it.
Oh, nasty down
The
B snipe.
extendo to get him.
Go gadget extend. See, Min, people were doing it before you. You're not special.
Fair.
That was
the
not fair,
volleyball
actually.
spike.
That was dirty. It was filthy.
Was that techable? I don't think that was techable. I'm not sure though.
Well, we can go back and watch the
regardless-
replay. See if we got a watch the VOD. See if we got a red line. Tell us in the comments of the VOD if it was techable or not.
But yeah, that up smash. Go ahead, taking the second stock. A full stock advantage right here for Plant Fan Game 2.
Yeah,
Dash to counter the soccer ball.
almost even percent with a stock lead is definitely going to be an uphill battle. I mean, Wii Fit's capable of some very strong burst damage. As we
Speaking
are
of
seeing
bursts
right
and
now.
juggling ladders right now. Solid damage right there coming out of Nikio. With just a few aerial ladders
Nice
and then
down air.
air
Also,
spike.
as soon
was
as
just
it's
a
like
clean
as soon as I
sequence.
say things, they happen. I'm like, oh, Wii Fit can do some big burst damage, and Wii Fit does some big burst damage.
It's just an overall clean sequence of juggling coming out from Nikio. I
Not
think
that juggle though.
he tried to start it.
Trying to get some setups with Patui on Wake Up.
We're just
but-
trying to go back for the tried and true. That would have been a dare, but the Patui comes out just in time.
Patui really comes in clutch for Plant. I love this stupid character. He's so fun.
Up smash lingers. Alright, dash to take it.
Very bad time to
Deep
take a deep
breathing.
breath.
Deep breathing was the worst mistake to do right there, unfortunately. And that is, so far this set, 2-0 Plant Fan.
The second game for my man's Plant Man.
And he's 2-0 up this set.
All right.
I'll say it, so far this Plant looking kind of scary.
Looking kind of schnasty, one could say.
As we're about ahead in Game 3 of Losers Finals, Plant Fan 2-0 up, and they're running back to small battlefield, which I think is actually a pretty good idea. It did serve an advantage for Nikio in trying to get platform extensions and just like kills, just generally kills.
Still.
Right now, an early 50% to come out. Edgeguard, Patui.
Oh, he saved him! Oh, never mind.
No, he air
unsaved.
dodged.
He unsaved
He
himself.
anticipated to be launched into the stage, and that's why he air dodged there. That's a shame.
It's ironic.
That's one
His life
sucker
was
he's down.
saved by a mistake, and he made a mistake himself.
I will say this is one of the probably most calming battle things that could have been selected.
I think they're just going random battle themes. I always try and pick my music and bracket. Nice up smash. If I can. It's like, and if like Battlefield's a stage, I'm gonna try and pick a cool battlefield like Suzaki Castle. That's a cool
True.
battlefield.
But at the same time, when the random selects, I mean, who wouldn't want to fight to this soothing music of Earthbound?
Yeah, they're doing a turn-based battle.
Oop, inch. Oh, he just
With
kind of holds it,
punish.
anticipated to fall down. Alright, F tilt.
Very liberal use of the extendo plant here.
Alright, back air. Just kind of sharking him out there.
Launch.
He anticipated the run off platform, but Patui, careful. That
Alright,
one
we
came
got
from
max
downtown.
poison cloud, but a deep breathing is also in play. And
Fair, that
he
just
tried to
takes it.
Poison
That
Cloud
would
causes a
be-
no-hit stun. He's going to, whatever you do is going to beat Piranha Plant out if he uses Poison Cloud.
You see, that Fair likely would not have taken that second stock if this was PS2.
Small battlefield really coming in clutch here for these earlier kills. Lots more fun than PS2.
And right now, this is tournament
That
stock here for
shield.
Nikio. He
That
needs to take the
shield.
stock. He
Man.
absolutely needs to take the stock if he wants to continue on this event. F
Very
smash, is that
true.
enough? Air dodges. Fair.
Oh, is that it?
Offstage interactions
Oh!
right now. No!
He misses the
Oh,
tech!
no! He didn't tech it and fared.
We don't tech those! And he just eats Mario for good measure! This plan is
That
unstoppable.
That is a strong 3-0 coming out of Plant Fan in losers finals. GG's for both players, Plant Fan and Ikio.
Whew! That was a hell of a set. And which
And it looks
reminds
like
me, let's check the bracket
I have
before
to
we go on to
deafen.
grand finals.
Yeah.
Looks like my co-commentator, Mr. Kevlar, is going to be coming in from the winner's side of grand finals. How do you feel about your chances versus Plant Man?
I'll just do what I can do. And if it pays off, it pays off. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Wise words indeed.
Alright, well, I'm about to do the thingy.
Godspeed, my friend. I gotta say, I'm excited to see where this final set takes us. We are now going into, drum roll please, grand finals. And I am going to just mark right next to their names what side of the bracket they're coming in on, so people who just got here know just what's at stake here. Kevlar is coming in from winners, so all he needs to do is take a single set, a single best of 5 set. Meanwhile, Plant Fan has to get 2 consecutive wins in order to take this. Well, 2 consecutive set wins. Right now, it's best of 5 to decide that set. And we're already off to the races. A lot of damage coming out here. Launch. A lot of... Ooh, that Poison Cloud creates some absolutely nasty situations when throws get involved. You really hate to see it, unless you're, you know, the one performing the combo, in which case you love to see it. Whiffs the cross slash there. Very good use of the recovery getting back to stage. Just does not, can't make it back. It's just Cloud syndrome. Man. Sometimes Cloud just does not have the recovery. When he doesn't have limit, he's very, very helpless. Plant, meanwhile, his recovery is exploitable, but certainly not to the degree that Cloud's is, and has a degree of versatility that really helps him. As we saw earlier in the match, he was able to use his recovery to get all the way across the stage. That's not gonna I'm sorry, did he just get sent to the other side of the stage? I thought for sure he was at least gonna bounce off the wall and die off the right, but jeez. That was not what I was expecting. I forget the fact that it had 2 frames and everything. Wasn't able to get the Patui out fast enough. Climb hazard limit. This has so much like speed to it. It's not just a distance, it just goes so quickly, it's very hard to intercept and prepare for. Patui to cover the recovery. Coverception. Nice forward air. Just, oh my god, just absolutely denying him. Okay, well that was a good up smash. I think Plank could have lived that with some better DI, but he probably wasn't anticipating it. So he might not have he just probably didn't react to it. Online makes a lot of things harder to react to, including DI. that finishing touch might have been seen as a whiff, but it also prevented Piranha Plant from aiming at Patui, so, you know. Oh, Patui, it is just very hard to juggle Plant. Some specific characters can do it if they have moves that give them invincibility, like Brawler's Mach Punch or the Shoto Shoryuken. But other than that, Patui's just gonna make juggling Plant a massive challenge. What a last stock situation here, folks. This is only game 1, so there's a lot of time for things to develop, but this game is nearly over. It's very hard to see Patui coming in from that high. Forcing him to shield, not enough to avoid getting Blade Beam. Oh no! Don't tell me. What? No, no. What was that? That was absurd, actually. I think that was illegal, in fact. Absolutely schnasty, though. Looks like Plant Fan's off to a great start. Alright, 5 consecutive wins in this lobby. Well done. Alright, looks like Kalos... Alright, but Lilat, BF, and Yoshi's have been banned, and Kalos is where we're going. Are we going to see a character change from either of these two? Nope, same characters. Game 2. Hey. That's one thing online has. Those little phrases you can say at the beginning of the match are always a little treat. Cloud has limit already. It hasn't even been 30 seconds yet. That's just Cloud for you. Nope, that's not gonna work. A Blade Beam might have actually covered him there. Patui's gonna kill off the top. Patui has just been absolutely devastating Kevlar this set. He's gonna need to come up with a different plan if he wants to survive this onslaught. Because with a stock lead and a percent lead on top of that, this is gonna be a very hard game to come back from. Not impossible, but very difficult. Oh! Lagged a little bit there, but so I could tell that it was about to hit him. But at that point, there was no... the moves were already in motion. Parries the back air straight into a grab that kills off the top. Wonderful parry punish there. Dash attack stops Patui in its tracks. Maybe you should use that more often. Or maybe it's just he just got lucky with the position Patui was in. For those of you that didn't know, Patui is a projectile that can be forward actually in 4 different directions. Left or right at 2 distinct angles. In addition to him just... Oh, nice limit cross slash. Breaking through that super armor. In addition to just letting it drop. Which, if Piranha Plant is hit out of the startup, it will simply just fall. The hitbox is active the entire time, so interrupting it is very risky, as we saw multiple times earlier this set, and last set as well. Nice spot dodge. Still a tough situation, but not unwinnable. That up smash might have taken it if it had landed. Avoids the grab. Yeah, I can already tell that Patui was just in too precarious of a position. You really have to account for that when you're dealing with... Nope, that's gonna do it. Cloud just does not have the recovery to deal with that. And that's gonna be game 2. The only question is, I'm thinking Plant Fan might take this. He's looking like a genuine contester to win the entire tournament. Sent to loser's bracket immediately, and then makes a. I mean, he did not have to fight Yeiko, who is arguably one of the best players here, but that doesn't discount the fact that two of the best players on campus, well, at least a top 15 player on campus, he was able to defeat using his off characters. I don't know, I'm just saying things. Such as we got a character switch now. Cloud to Chrom, one anime swordsman for another. Chrom being much, much more aggressive than Cloud is. That speed and aggression might help him here against Plant's like more aggressive style of zoning. Plant's an interesting case in that because of the specific timings you have to use your projectiles and your poison cloud, I don't know how he... Dancing Blade, I guess? You have to be a little more proactive in how you play Plant compared to other zoners who might, some of them might just think they can fire off projectiles and wait. But you notice that Plant Fan's always running in to cover each one of his projectiles. He's letting him cover his own approaches. He's using the smoke to smoke screen his own thing. His own offensive patterns. I'm just saying things at this point. I'm just trying to pay attention to this match here. It's... I was not expecting this kind of upset from Plant Fan. Jumps over the extendo. Misses the first hit of Double Edge Dance, and then falls right into Fatui. Oh no! I'm honestly speechless here, folks. With such a massive stock lead and just the damage just keeps on coming, it's hard to see how Kevlar can make a comeback this big. Like I said earlier, it's possible, but it will be very difficult. Because Plant Fan is not going to go down easy. I saw it before it happened. And with that, Plant Fan takes the third set, turning this from Grand Finals to Grand Finals reset. The scores have been reset, and now neither player has the advantage. It's a do or die from here, folks. So I've just done a whole lot of post-match commentary here. It's usually a lot easier for me to do this kind of commentary when I have someone to bounce off of. But given my other commentator is currently preoccupied gaming, still, what I can say is that given the amount of like skill Kevlar has with his Cloud and even his off characters like Chrom, and when he wants to mess around his Ganon, Plant Fan coming in here. I mean, it's not that Plant Fan is a bad player at all. He laid me out at Showdown at the Cornerstone online, Showdown Online 2, and I'm not sure how he performed last week. Did he even participate last week? I'm actually going to check that right now. I would like to confirm. Want to become famous by followers. Mate, what if I don't do that, actually? And it looks like the game is afoot.
Three, two, one, go!
What can I say here that hasn't already been said, folks? This is already a set to remember, just through the sheer upsets that's upset that is happening right now. And to be clear, no, Plant Fan, do not believe he participated in last week's Showdown Online. And since Showdown Online 2, in my opinion, went terribly as the person running it, I prefer it to be stricken from the record on account of me no likey. What I do likey is this neutral play right here. Plant Fan's very good at coming in from off stage, I've noticed. Is not able to hit that limit cross slash. Launch. That shield is looking mighty low, my friend. Some extreme care is going to have to be taken from these players here. I mean, even so, Alsbuza Kevlar has the lead. He still has a lead. It's a very small lead. Sorry if I'm not commentating on everything. I'm realizing I haven't been updating the bracket as I'm watching this monster of a set. Ooh, charge out smash reads a neutral get up. Up air somehow able to cover Patui. Sometimes Cloud Sword just, I guess, okay, how is that hitbox still active? These characters are just a mess. Although I think if he had delayed that cross slash or the jump out, he probably could have caught that recovery. Then at that point he might not have recovered that way, so now who knows. How is that hitbox still active? I mean, I know I use shot put, but this is ridiculous. God, imagine if a Tui on a character with the mobility of Brawler, it would be absolutely insane. Limit's almost there. Limit is here. And he does not need it to get back on the stage, leaving him to cross slash on shield. Oh, that was a bit anticlimactic. Oh, there we go. That was a very painful angle there. And yet he still somehow managed to get the kill. I was sure that that was going to just knock him straight off the platform. That shows what I know. Ooh. Once again, Patui covering for Plant and disadvantage. Oh, and that's just gonna get just a raw Patui kill. Patui can just do so many things. And that's not even to mention Plant's other tools. I know he's not the best character in this game, but he feels like he can really get some nastiness going. You'd be wise not to underestimate this little potted lad. I guess this one has a pipe, not a pot. Once again, you couldn't see Patui coming out from the clouds until it was too late. And there it is! That's, oh. Alright, that's the first game in the reset. Plant Fan is on a roll. This could be the upset. Not just any upset, the upset. Okay, I'll admit that's a bit dramatic. Anyways, let's look at the bracket for a second, and I now realize I have to make some changes. Because we've reached this point. Because it's going all the way out. Oh boy. Same characters. They're running it back on the same stage as well. He wasn't able to save him that time. Oh boy. What's he gonna do with limited? Whiff a cross slash, unfortunately. Fatui is just coming in at those nasty angles. That's gonna just shield poke, I guess. Cause why not? Up smash somehow hits? I guess it's a very wide hitbox. The Donkey Kong music really setting in the now. Oh, that looked like it was about to hit him too. Like he was gonna fall to the last hit. What would up throw have killed? Launch. This is looking more and more like Plant Fan set, folks. I'm being real here. Even so, that was a nice kill. Oh. Oh! Oh! How much damage was that? That's illegal! You can't do that! Absurd is what it was, actually. Absurd. That's what I rate it. Grade A for absurd. A little lag spike there, but you know, ultimate all fine. You know, that was one he was gonna up throw this time, and he knew what he had. Kevlar wasted no time getting back in to try and reset the pressure. And he gets a good chunk of damage, but I'm not sure if it's enough to overcome this lead. We've seen Plant Fan do tons of damage in short amount of time, and with a stock lead, that can be quite dangerous. 30% just from the Poison Cloud alone. Shield hanging on by a thread. If he gets a shield break, I don't... Oh my god, he just armored through limit cross slash. This is not looking good for Kevlar. Oh, I see what he was going for there. He was trying to stage spike him. I saw the beginning of a red streak that looked like it was Climb Hazard. Alright. I think he realized that nothing what he would have done would have killed him there, so he just opted for the raw damage route. Of course, at such a high percent, you're not going to be able to hold him in the throw for very long, because how easy it is to break out of a grab is determined by the percent deficit, not the stock deficit. The higher damage you are, especially compared to your opponent, somehow survive that spike, the harder it is to keep someone in a throw or escape from one yourself. Even so, that's another game. A weird final 20 seconds indeed from the Showdown Discord. Are they going to run it back is my question. This is tournament game right now for Kevlar. He's already gotten into top 2, but obviously if you've gotten this far, you want to go home. You want to take home the gold. Watch this next counter pick. What's it gonna be? Is it gonna be a counter pick character, I wonder? I have so many questions. Run it back. Oh no. Small battlefield again, but it looks like Kevlar has switched characters. Don't tell me. Don't tell me he's going to do what I think he's about to do. He did it! Oh, yeah, baby! I was hoping for this. He told me he would bring out Ganon in bracket. I was waiting for it. And now in his tournament game, there's nothing to lose but the tournament itself. And at this point, 10 seconds in. Already the tides are turning. Oh. You know, I say a lot that I hate Smash Ultimate, mostly as jokes. I do have some legitimate complaints with this game. But when you see stuff like this, you can't help but think, man, this game's kind of nasty. Or sick. Or whatever verb of the month. Or adjective. It's just fun. It's just fun. And I love it. Already, the Ganondorf is putting in some work. Bottom 3, by the way, but Plant's not exactly seen very well himself. This could be a more even match, ironically. Maybe the specific matchup could be in Ganon's favor. Sometimes low tiers are like that. They just have a surprisingly good matchup against otherwise high tier characters. Midoriya, oh no. I'm terrified. I'm wondering what's going to happen here. Okay, well that's a stock taken. Can Plantain get the run back and take this entire tournament? Or is Ganon going to be Kevlar's key to making the reverse 3-0 that he needs? Oh, it's looking more and more like Plantain could take this back after a botched recovery. Dark Dive. Very funny, not the best recovery move. A spike doing significant damage, but still the lead goes to Plant. Never mind. Forget what I just said. No! Oh, I'm sorry if I'm being too loud on you folks. But that's a win. That's a... Yes? No. Oh, that was beautiful. That was lovely. This could be the run back. I think he's gonna stick with Ganon at this point. At this point, can you switch? You just won. You just switched from your main to your funny main. Oh wait, he's going Battlefield. Going to a triplat? Now this could just be me speculating, but I'm thinking he's gonna switch to one of my personal favorite characters. Yes! He's switching to Brawler. Oh, now this could actually be dangerous because Kevin does have matchup experience against me Brawler, thanks to yours truly. So, this could be a particular... This could be the end of Plantfan's dominance. That said, Brawler absolutely makes combo food out of big characters like Ganon. But on the other hand, for some reason, Brawler players seem to have trouble playing against Ganon. It's very entertaining. Let's end this with a bang, says Plantfan in the Discord. Could not agree more. Are we gonna see? Yep, we're gonna see. We're gonna be Spring Sands.
2, 1, go!
Can't even begin to describe here, folks. Even though this is a character I actually understand and I know about. Even though he's using a different moveset, the core principles are still there, but at the same time, what I've seen this set has kind of made me unsure if I should expect the unexpected or just be surprised anyway. Once again, lots of raw F smashes. You didn't see that as much when he was playing Piranha Plant. For some reason, when he plays Brawl, I guess he just gets the urge to punch. Alt shield pokes destroying poor little Meat Brawler there. Nair and F smash is not going to work at that specific area. I was just saying, don't use low F smash. Yet here he is, and it works. So maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. He did beat me in a brawler, ditto. I think I have to defer to this person from now on. Oh, I don't think he's coming back for that. I was wrong. I love being wrong. When it comes to this, it means I'm surprised. He's going for weak nair into F smash, a common brawler kill confirmed, but it only works at specific percents, because it ensures that you get the knockback you need to dash in. A suicide kill? Well, he was behind in percent, so it's not an unreasonable decision. This is Kevlar's tournament stock, whereas Plant Fan still has another game to do. That would have killed, by the way, if that charge up smash was there. Oh no. I think a flashing Mach Punch might have... Well, there's no use worrying about what could have happened. Right now we can only focus on the now and the future. The future where one of these two reigns champion of Showdown Online 4. Maybe not the most prestigious title in the world, but that's what everyone here is fighting for. Or maybe just to have some fun. He tried reading a roll with F smash, but he ate a get up attack for it. That's it! That is it! Ladies and gentlemen, your champion of Showdown Cornerstone 4 is Plant Fan 17. Oh. And with that, the tournament has arrived at its completion. Whew. Anyways, Kevo, are you back? Oh, I guess he's still deafened. There he is.
There we are.
I want to say I'm sorry, but also that was a spectacle and I'm not sorry at all.
Why do you want to say sorry?
Well, because
he
he
played well.
lost.
He played really well.
No, I'm just like,
Nah,
on the one hand you lost,
nah,
but on the
yeah.
other hand, Plant Fan.
That's fair. Nah, I mean fair, but yeah, he played really well. He definitely deserved to win that set. Well,
Oh,
both
yeah.
sets. And you know what? I'll take my one victory. I find it very ironic that of all the characters to take a stock, it's Ganon. Well, to take a game, it's Ganon.
Yeah, but then of course when he switches to Spring Sands, it's all over.
It's alright. I'll get it. But overall, still a good tournament. Congratulations to Plant Fan for taking the whole event, and that's the last online event. We'll see you back on campus, hopefully, and please, with masks.
Please wear your mask. We don't want to get shut down again.
And I guess this is Arrivederci.
Have a good one, gamers.